What is up YouTube, Dark Ruler here aka Blackheart909. How are you all doing? Hope you're having a wonderful time. Today we're going to be doing a list which is really near and dear to my heart, and we are going to be doing the list of best Uncharted games from the worst to the best. Having said that, I want to also say that there really aren't that many bad Uncharted games. There's really only 5 games of the Uncharted series, and none of them are inherently bad. It's just that some of the games are better than the others, and today we're going to be putting that into perspective. This is obviously my opinion, and you guys might think of the list in a completely different order, so be sure to let me know if you agree with my list or if you feel like you want to shuffle the list around. Let me know your list in the comment section below. Anyway, since Uncharted The Lost Legacy is coming out pretty damn soon, I'm gonna go ahead and list off my favorite 5 Uncharted games in the list of ascending order. So starting off at number 5, we have Uncharted Golden Abyss. Now this was a PS Vita launch title and it did its job remarkably well. What it is was showcase the graphics power of the PlayStation Vita, and it did that really well. Now bear in mind, this game was released back in 2011 and it still looks pretty damn good to this day for the Vita handheld. Now my main complaint about this game is that I don't really care too much about the extra characters they added in, and also I feel like the story falls a little bit short. That being said, it still is one of the Vita's most visually impressive titles. At number 4 we have Uncharted 1. Now this was a PlayStation 3 launch title like the last one, and it also did a great job to show how powerful the PlayStation 3 truly was for being a new console on the market. Although this was nowhere near the limits of the PlayStation 3 power, it still blew everyone's mind away when it came out in 2007. The story introduces Nathan Drake, Elena, and good old Sully, and it does do a good job of introducing these characters and setting up this entire Indiana Jones vibe around this story. But again, the story has no real consequences. The end boss is a ridiculously bad boss fight, but that being said, the game did keep me intrigued all the way through, and it was a really fun game for its time. At number 3 we have Uncharted 3. Now Uncharted 3 is a complete separate beast from all the other Uncharted games because you have this wild new story that Nathan Drake is going on, this wild new adventure, and it's basically the actual midpoint of the Uncharted story if you think about it. This is Nathan Drake at his prime, doing what he's advertised to do, which is adventuring, and it's really fun to watch that, and it's really fun to play it as well. The set piece moments on Uncharted 3 are seriously good, especially the plane one, which you guys have probably already watched, but I'm not going to say anything more to ruin it if you haven't already, and the gunplay also feels a lot better than Uncharted 2. However, the reason I did not put this game higher up in the list is because the stakes aren't as high as the other 2 games on this list. Having said that, let's go to our number 2 spot, which is Uncharted 4. Among Thieves. Now this game looks at Nathan Drake in a completely different perspective. It's a far more mature game where you get to see the everyday life of Nathan Drake when he's not adventuring, and you see this in the beginning and end of the game, and the entire middle section is Nathan Drake doing adventuring, but this time he doesn't really want to do it and he's being forced into it. Kudos to Naughty Dog to show us another side of this adventurer, which is really nice. The graphics in this game, being on the PlayStation 4, completely blew me away. Also, the story is far more personal for Nathan Drake and Elena and Sully, although I do feel like the new characters weren't written in too well. And finally at number 1 we have Uncharted 2, and this definitely deserves number 1 in my opinion, and the reason for that is because the stakes are so damn high. When the game starts, you're instantly kicked off onto Nathan Drake being at almost his weakest point in the entire series. The set piece events on Uncharted 2 are the best in the series by far, in my opinion at least. The side characters, Chloe alone, can carry the game on her own, which is why she's getting her own separate DLC. Plus the writing is a step above and beyond in this game. I absolutely love Uncharted 2. Aside from that, Uncharted 2 was a huge leap in graphics between Uncharted 1 and Uncharted 2. The leap was quite gigantic. Between Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 3, it wasn't really that much of a leap, and once Uncharted 4 came out, you already expected to have some pretty damn killer graphics, but nobody expected the graphics Uncharted 2 had. The gunplay, while not the best in the series, was pretty damn okay as well, but the main selling point for me was the character development of Nathan Drake. This game really sold me on the character, and it actually kept me invested in the series as it went forward. Anyway guys, that's my list for the top 5 Uncharted games. Remember to share your opinions down in the comment section below. Also, if you have any requests for game videos, be sure to ask me in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Dark Ruler aka Blackheart909 signing off.